Every few months, Sony presents a new top smartphone. In autumn 2016, it's the Xperia XZ. In our test, it faces a tough rivalry, because Google and Samsung are also offering some strong competition. In our detailed test, we look at whether Sony has not only revived the Z, but also whether it has become a worthy successor to the X performance. Sony Xperia XZ release date and price. The Sony Xperia XZ is now readily available on the market. Sony has set the retail price at $700, though the price on the open market may be slightly cheaper. With coupon codes, it's already available for a bit over $670. Sony offers it in 3 colors: mineral black, platinum and forest blue. Sony Xperia XZ design and build quality. Sony has visibly altered its design with the Xperia XZ. The top and bottom sides are both flat, while the edges on the right and left are completely rounded. The individual components blend together almost seamlessly, but the Xperia XZ does not have a unibody construction. The front is dominated not just with the display, but also with the Sony logo on the top and the stereo speakers. The empty bezel areas above and below the display are quite large. The headset jack is located at the top, while the bottom side has a standard USB Type-C connector port. Sony Xperia XZ display. Sony has equipped the Xperia XZ with a 5.2-inch display with Full HD resolution. It's unlikely that anyone will miss the Quad HD, except perhaps those who are more VR dependent. However, those users are more likely to grab a Samsung or Daydream certified smartphone. Sony does not offer much in this area. Sony Xperia XZ software. Following the appearance of Android 7.0 Nougat, Sony is no longer be able to claim to have the latest Android version pre-installed on its devices. The Sony Xperia XZ uses Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. In any case, an update to Android 7.0 Nougat may be available in October. Sony told us that the Nougat source code arrived too late in the development phase. Sony Xperia XZ performance for a high-end smartphone. In fall 2016, the Xperia XZ contains some equipment that is not quite up to standard. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 is completely on the mark, but the 3 GB of working memory is not. For comparison, consider the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, LG V20, Google Pixel. All of these have 4 GB of memory. Now, it can be argued as to whether a smartphone requires 4 GB of RAM. Compared with the rather overstuffed Galaxy S7, the added value is quite visible. The XZ has about 760 MB free, while the S7 has 1.4 GB. Thus, the Galaxy S7 can keep more data available in RAM and still have more resources available. If you haven't installed 200 apps, you won't have any problems with the XZ though. Sony Xperia XZ audio. The Sony Xperia XZ has front-facing stereo speakers. Music players can look forward to the reduced risk of hands covering the sound output. However, only mediocre sound quality is offered. The Xperia XZ lacks bass, and at higher volumes, the sound is tinny and slightly distorted. Sony Xperia XZ camera. The main camera has a resolution of 23 megapixels, with which Sony backs the trend toward lower resolution image sensors. But this news can't be that bad, because some features ensure that the camera provides high-quality images. The autofocus works by anticipating subject movement, which should make it easier for sharp focus when photographing a moving subject. In addition, the electronic image stabilization ensures a less shaky video. Video recording of up to 4K resolution is possible. Sony Xperia XZ battery. How long does the 2900 mAh battery last, without charging it, of course? In heavy use, the XZ does not stand out from its high-end competition. The battery drops so quickly, you can almost watch it fall. In moderate everyday use, however, the battery life seems quite neat, especially if you use the battery saving mode. Our battery benchmark, gives it a rather mediocre rating of 4 hours and 47 minutes at full brightness display and with the mobile phone interface activated, so, under the heaviest usage conditions. This is about 1 hour shorter than the Google Pixel. Mark simulates typical everyday tasks and measures the time that passes until the battery drops from 80% to 20%. Final verdict: the Sony Xperia XZ appears to be consistent with the previous Sony Xperias, good processing, fast processors and a good display without much Quad HD fanfare. The new design of the XZ is a matter of taste, I like it. The battery life at high usage is only average. Otherwise, the Xperia XZ is a good master of the standard tasks for smartphones.